yesterday, Skip. I be on these miles of hen dog, and now y'all got problems with me.
Hi, I'm Jumpman Jones. You're now live inside episode 167 of the Kicking Shit Podcast. Thank you all y'all out there, man. Shout out to the MVPs. We see y'all, appreciate y'all. First time, last time listening. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for joining us. Let me introduce the fellas though. To my left. To my left tonight is my boy, it's my partner, it's my dog, it's Mr. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy, or the El Himmer or Poppy, the Avion Don.
Daddy, are you on the radio?
What's going on, brother?
What's poppin'?
You
You already know. Appreciate you.
And to my right, man, is the funny, the talented, the immaculate, the one, the only, Mr. Comedian, the funny, Young Picasso, your motherfucking super James the Jellyfish, man. Get up. What's up, man?
Hey, man, shout out to AJ. She got me some BCG brand.
Okay, shout out to BCG.
I told her I was going to wear it. My afro not agreeing with the hat right now, so I couldn't put it on my head. It didn't look right when I was trying to put it on my head.
Did she tell you what BCG stood for?
She did not. And if she did, I forgot.
But
right, I told her
click girls.
Ooh.
No,
I'm joking.
I was thinking better choices, greater tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I tried to throw that in there. No T in there, but whatever. It could be one word.
That shit is hard. And if it don't mean that, and it all of a sudden means that after this, you need to check.
Yeah.
For real.
Saying.
But nah, I told her I'd shout her out, man. Shout out AJ.
Hey, that's what's up, man. We out here shouting them out.
Or brand. Excuse
right.
me.
Hey.
I gotta
get some more information now that they officially supporting you.
Well, I'm being sponsored.
Yeah.
Nah, Nah, I ain't even gonna do that. She just, told me to look out for her.
I got you.
I said I'll look out for her.
She got a website? She give you no info?
Yeah, she gave me a card.
Okay.
I give you the card after the show.
I mean, you gonna get them the card so they can go see?
I don't have the card on me right now.
So we can just look up BCG brand online.
Yes, you can do that, and you can look it on Instagram. My bad. I'm being a bad promoter right now.
Instagram.
Look up AJBCG on Instagram.
There we go.
There you go.
Right.
And you'll see her, and you can follow her and find out her shirts and all kind of stuff like that. But it's pretty tight stuff.
Cool.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to everybody who listened to the last episode of this show. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody who listens week in and week out. I don't know how you found this podcast, but this podcast is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and we are on YouTube. That's right, we on YouTube.
What the hell is so funny, Johnny?
I looked at the list and I see some shit on the list I know we're going to be cracking up about later. So I'm trying, every time I look at it, I start laughing.
Did I send it to you?
I got my list that I sent to you.
Okay. Damn, now I'm curious. But yeah, we do all of that, man. Hey, we had a review too, and I figured I'd read it.
We did? Okay.
Yo, because I'm about to tell y'all, if you on Apple Podcasts and you leaving reviews, thank you for leaving a review. So today,
Arigato.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Let me see if I can.
But we were talking about it earlier. If that'll let you know what I was.
I think so.
about.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Shishani.
Now, my phone is a little slow, so as it loads up, I'm gonna ask you guys. How y'all been? How y'all doing? What's going on? Has I figured this shit out? So I can get this
life
review?
out here, rough out here for a single father, man.
Well, I could tell. I could imagine.
Damn,
like it's
man.
going down.
Yeah, just before we came, I got Dad, I want to hang up my own towel. Okay. Hung up the towel to rip the damn rack off the wall.
Tell the truth. How many times you done did that as a grown man, though?
Well, I did, and my daddy came over and fixed it.
Yeah.
Now he got to come over and fix it again. I'm going to super glue that bitch.
Bruh, if you don't
I
fix
would
that
super
shit,
glue too.
if you don't fix that shit your damn self, sir.
Nah, I tried to fix it, and I ain't put it on the stud, so it kept ripping the wall out.
Bruh, you got a screwdriver?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. That's all you need. That's all you need, bro.
It's IKEA. You know, IKEA shit kind of complicated.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. IKEA get on my nerves,
Yeah,
man.
I like IKEA.
Nah, the thing I don't like about IKEA is they can't call something regular. It's got to be a like sluice.
Yeah, a sluice again.
Oh yeah.
They can't, bitch. This is a cutting board.
But you know that's the brand name.
What?
It's not. So it's like if it's a Vleshluka,
This is a Bleshukland.
that's the brand. That's not actually what it is.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so the brand name is like whatever. So you can get the Vleshluka cutting butter.
What's the bed all the girls got? The mom.
The mom. Yeah.
All the
Oh,
girls
okay.
got the mom.
The mom.
All right, real quick, man. ARock05_05 fan from Richmond, VA is the title of this review. I found this podcast from Instagram, and now it's a part of my routine. Every week they come with fire, and the discussions are real. Hats off to them. Hats off to KSP, man. Thank you for that review, brother.
Hats off on the table. Shout out BCG. Matter of
If
fact,
y'all write reviews, I'm going to try my best to remember to read them on here, man. That's our most recent one, man. So thank you for that, brother. I don't know if y'all know, but that helps move us right on up the charts.
that was touching, brother.
Yeah, man,
Right.
appreciate that.
Listen. Yeah, that's dope.
All right,
What?
you good?
Yeah, I'm
Everything good? You want to share anything?
Just go get your BCG.
There you go.
All right, man, we're going to get
Like
right
a
into
proper
it.
influencer.
You gotta say it 3 times.
Uh-huh.
BCG.
We get
Better choices.
I'm trying to get a beverage up here.
I like better choices greater tomorrow.
Me too.
That
Yeah,
is
right?
hot. That is hot.
That is a hell of an acronym.
We might just take that and put that on our show because I don't think that's what that means.
You know, I'm gonna ask her what it means.
I hope it don't.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna.
she gonna listen to this and be like, "Yeah, better choices, greater tomorrow."
I'm gonna just say, man, hey, look, man, just hit me off, man. Grease them
Right.
palms, baby. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, right?
Put something in the nigga palm.
Right.
5%.
Now you gonna take the lump sum or you gonna take residuals? You
royalty.
gonna take royalties?
royalties. That's where the money at.
If she
How
off-
much the lump sum though? Because the lump sum sound like it come right now.
Well, the
And that's what I
royalties
need.
But the royalties pay you forever. The lump sum is usually one and done.
so she might give you
So
30,000
she
lump
get
sum.
30,000 a day, but she could make
I
could
give you,
Ooh, that's a hell of hot
she-
pocket.
or she can give you 1.5% every one of those sold.
which is a potential million. So you got a guaranteed 30 or a potential million?
I'll take the guaranteed 30.
Not bad. You can always invest it. It's not a bad deal.
Yes, you can always invest it because the million it ain't guaranteed.
No, it's not. It's a
It's not
potential.
guaranteed. It's
So
potential.
if you're getting 30 up front, just know you'll be like the guy who drew the swoosh. I think that nigga got $25 initially. They did pay him in the future.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but initially he got 25 for the swoosh. I think as time has went on, recently they paid him. That's how you know the guy who drew the swoosh is white. Like who? Only white people chase after their money late in life. You know what?
I drew that damn swoosh.
Right. Nigga probably got tired of seeing that shit everywhere he went.
Hey Philip, man, can you break me off?
He probably still called him like, come on, man. You guys are making millions.
They probably send him something nice every year, like a ham or something
Yeah.
for Christmas.
I wouldn't even want that shit. It got a Nike check in it. That's the great.
And we'll never forget what you did for us.
Just, we did that. That's what they're going to put on there. We did it. Not you.
Oh man. Real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get started. The Soul Roll series is actually this Tuesday. I misspoke last week with artist Jamie Brown.
I might slide through that.
If y'all go to Santana Burst's Instagram, hit the link in the bio to invite, and you the Ebright, and you buy advance tickets, and you use the code KSP. I think it's like $5 off, something like that.
I was just about to ask for the discount code.
So discount code
Just like
KSP.
that.
Head over to Santana Burst. That's SANTANA. I can't even spell this nigga's name. Let me spell his name.
Where's it at again?
It is at Bespoke, the Spokeasy.
Okay,
At
I'm
the
about to hit
Spokeasy.
dude up because
The
I want to know if my
Spokeasy
ticket give me a
downtown by
guaranteed
CPCC.
seat.
Huh?
I wonder if my ticket give me a guaranteed seat or I'll be standing.
Well, I mean, they got seats out there.
Mhm.
Your ticket buys you food though, so you buy food tickets.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can buy food. And then they got a bar out there, so they'll have alcohol if you want alcohol. It's a nice vibe. The artist, he sounds like he's pretty good. The last artist they had, she was phenomenal. I loved her. She sounded great. The food is great as well. It's a great atmosphere, and it's Tuesday night, so you know, just something mellow, chill.
They got hookah.
No, nigga.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a party. All right, man. Moving on, man. But go ahead, hit up Santana Birds online. That's Santana BURRISS, and hit the link in his bio. Shout out to Marla Gibbs, man. Somebody we can finally give flowers to, man. That's still here with us at 90 years of age. Marla Gibbs is best known for her role as Florence on The Jeffersons.
Oh, okay.
She was George's maid on The Jeffersons, and she was Mary Jenkins in 227, which was one of my favorite shows.
Oh, okay. I know exactly who that is.
90 years old. She just got her start on the Walk of Fame, man.
Damn,
so that's big. Yes, that's big. She's been in hell of a movies too. One of my favorites, Meteor Man. She was in that. I remember her. She's also one of the moms in The Brothers. Anybody ever watched The Brothers? She was in Medea's Witness Protection and The Man in 3B. I've seen The Man in 3B. It's a black movie, but I fuck with it. But yeah, so shout out to Miss Gibbs. She got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this week. Also, man, the top news stories is actually COVID-19. COVID-19 has been the talk of the news. The 7-day average for COVID-19 cases are up to 43K in the past 7 days in the U.S., and vaccination numbers have come to a standstill. We're still at 43.2% here in North Carolina, 48.3% in the U.S., and with the Delta variant rearing its head, it's starting to look like last year all over again, but they're now calling this the pandemic of the unvaccinated.
Don't look at me.
Nah, they saying the hospital's starting to fill up again with unvaccinated people. You know, they tied up the respirators and things like that. But hey, you healthy, man. You do smoothies, you do the black seed oil, sea moss,
fuck that shit,
spirulina.
Don't patronize me, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah,
the reason why this virus is more deadly is because now the viral load of COVID-19 is way heavier than it was last year.
Oh, word.
Viral load just means basically as the virus goes from person to person, however many people it's infected as it goes around, you carry a heavier viral load on this virus. So therefore, by the time
it keep getting stronger,
it's getting stronger, and so therefore,
that shit got my heart a little scared now, James.
Therefore, has the
I actually like you.
I think you're gonna be all right, brother.
You quarter motherfuckers, y'all talking shit.
Now let me stop vax shaming.
I'm gonna throw a quarter at both of y'all.
What the hell?
Hey, nigga, I know how to manage my shit. I'll stop that motherfucker.
Yeah, all right.
Nigga swear he Magneto.
Y'all fucking magnetic and
You
shit.
didn't see me the other night trying to use my powers, nigga. I'm almost there.
All right.
I'm almost there.
When your ass start, never mind. I ain't gonna do you like that.
When I start what? Hold on.
I ain't gonna do you like that.
This nigga James.
I ain't even gonna talk that because I'd be sad.
Hey man, I'm gonna stop vax shaming. That's it for me.
You should.
No
You
more
should.
vax shaming.
You should.
I just like fucking with him.
You see all them niggas in the NFL losing their jobs because they don't want to get the vaccine.
That is the thing.
NFL's overrated.
They're not losing their jobs per se.
They just decide they can't. They made a
gonna
decision.
have to forfeit.
Yeah.
Go to XFL.
Well, now some of the coaches said they not gonna be on the sidelines and stuff. What's this, Thriller?
Trying to imply that I'm gonna be a zombie.
Depending on which version you play, this might
If
be the
you are,
long
man,
intro.
If you are, I'm gonna do y'all like how Mashawn did them two
I
zombies.
seen you been listening to this too.
Oh, a Thriller? Oh yeah.
You ever seen Walking Dead when Mashawn cut them two
Oh
zombies?
yeah,
I'm
that's gonna be me
cut your jaw
up here
out.
doing the podcast.
I'm gonna just have y'all on here. Y'all gonna be grunting. What you think about that, jump man?
Hey,
Alright, nigga.
speaking of zombies, y'all fuck with that Black Summer on Netflix?
Yes.
That shit good as hell.
It
I
is
started
pretty
watching
good.
the second season.
It's exquisite.
Remember when Chris Brown did this shit and cried?
He cried.
Hell yeah, he did a Michael Jackson tribute and cried on stage at the BET Awards.
Oh damn. Well,
I think he was really high on cocaine.
Yeah, and that was his first big thing back since. Because really, man, Chris Brown's career was over, bruh. And that was his first time
Man, what else could explain
coming
that,
back
man?
from the beating up Rihanna or having a fight with Rihanna. And that's what happened, man. He cried because we accepted him back in the
He
world.
got a big forehead for nothing.
Listen,
Just took the
more on this vaccine shit, man. They're also requiring people to be vaccinated to work and to go to school right now. Our job just came down with it. My daughter has to be vaccinated to go back to school. Plenty of colleges have implemented it. The NCAA is saying if there is a reason that your locker room is unhealthy, you will forfeit games, quote unquote. You need to get your locker room vaccinated. The NFL is 76% vaccinated, but it's only one shot. So there's not a lot of guys that haven't been vaccinated, but they don't count the one shot. They only count the two. So they're looking at that number, and they're saying if for any reason they can't complete a game, you forfeit a game. So the rest of this year will be interesting. Outside open back up, which I always felt was a little too seamless.
Yeah.
But also
Because unvaccinated people out here walking around like they vaccinated.
but I don't
still wear my mask.
Yeah, I noticed
And
that.
even if I was vaccinated, I still would wear my mask.
and you should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wear
'Cause
my
don't-
mask in a grocery store.
Yeah, I don't trust it, man. People just walking around, you never know. Motherfuckers dig up their ass every day.
True that.
So why
And
the
in their
fuck
nose
I'm
when they driving.
yeah, why the
Yeah.
fuck I'm gonna trust air around
I used
you
to do
in
that
this
all
pandemic?
the time, but now I pluck my chin hairs.
Yeah,
Nah, I do
too.
that often.
Yeah.
One thing I do often, I need to stop, is like pull my
Twist
hair.
it, yeah.
People think that's disgusting. It is if
What,
you
twisting your
handling
hair?
food. Yeah, like if you handling food,
You
that
don't
is
handle
kinda-
food.
I don't. But you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
people say, "Hey, that's
Why
disgusting."
people get so mad when they find a hair in their food? Yeah,
Right,
like,
'cause
it's
that's
usually
nasty.
their hair.
yeah, usually is,
It's
but they can
usually
be
your
pissed.
fucking hair.
But
in
they
your
don't know
damn
where it
food.
came from, though.
But
That's
they
the
get
whole thing.
appalled. It's like, okay, people cooking around your food. It might be a hair in your food on
Nigga,
accident.
It is your hair.
But
Every
people see a
time.
hair, they're like, "Oh hell no!" It's like,
It
bruh,
could
This
have
is an
came
act-
from anywhere.
it
could
could,
be.
but it's like, people are who cooking your hair. People cooking your food have hair. It's a
Yeah.
possibility a hair might fall your food. Why you get so upset?
Because they really think somebody is in the back doing this.
It used to be in the,
Like one
Like
single
purposely
hair,
putting
nigga,
a piece of hair in your food.
and not even hiding it. It's
right,
like they're
man.
on top
People
when
get
it gets
pissed
to
off
you.
about stupid shit.
at this job I used to work at. It used to be this dude on the line named Chris, and this nigga had two big ass long chin braids, right? And he was the pasta chef.
Yeah.
So he would always be like whipping up the pasta and shit. And it's like, dude, your chin hair is way too long, nigga. If you
Right,
can
they
whip
be
up
flipping up the
around
pasta.
here, and your shit is like breezing over the pot. They made that nigga cut his shit. Like,
Damn.
you gotta cut that shit.
Should let him
Either
tie it
that or
around his
you
neck.
get the beard thing. You ever seen that? The beard net?
The net.
Oh, they got
Yeah.
a beard net?
Yeah, they got
a
one
beard
of
net.
those.
I used to wear one in the when I worked in the factory in South Carolina. I used to wear a beard net.
Oh, they made that nigga cut that shit.
Damn, bro, I wouldn't have done that shit.
Nah, you
Can
either
you
gotta cut
imagine
your shit
getting
or wear
like
the
getting
beard net.
sauce on the bottom of your beard? Like, fuck, that damn sauce.
You know what you gonna do too.
Uh-huh.
Disgusting.
All right.
Is what it is.
Anything is possible.
I don't have it anymore.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy Jukebox Johnny, and I'm here with another week of politics. Now, let's start off with Joe Biden, man. He gave a speech at a town hall, and someone in the restaurant industry asked him about the failing restaurant industry and how it's been rough trying to bounce back from COVID. And Joe Biden's message to the guy that asked the question was basically, you got to start paying people $15 an hour if you want to bounce back from this. If not, you're going to be in trouble for a while. So Joe Biden was trying to explain that the restaurant industry and the industry that people get tipped in, where they pay $2 an hour, he said it's going to be hard to bounce back because you got jobs like Amazon offering these same people $15 an hour for more consistent hours and more money.
I mean, yeah, the money used to be in the tipping.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because that's when people had jobs and they was actually
Right.
splurging.
So
Yeah.
you can't. He basically saying
They
if
ain't
you
doing
a
that
restaurant owner, you're not gonna be able to pay those low wages right now, and expect to have people working at your restaurant because people are not gonna be tipping as much, and you need to, he said if you make below $15 an hour, that's below the poverty line.
Yeah.
It is.
But y'all want to make that the minimum wage anyway? Oh, if you
Yeah.
make below $15.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got
I think the national minimum wage is still $7.50, but some states have implemented $15.
They need to implement that shit. I've been seeing some jobs I wouldn't mind taking for 10 hours a week. Hell, McDonald's had a sign for $18.99 an hour. I was like,
Yeah,
shit.
and you get an iPhone.
$18.99.
Hell yeah, not a penny more.
That's silly.
Hey, don't quote me on
Just,
the 99.
just give me 19.
It was 18 and some change.
Talking about
They're gonna give you the 19 after your 6-month evaluation.
Talking about some $18.99. You might as well just give me the. That don't even make no damn sense. But whatever.
It really don't, man. Texas Senate, they passed a bill this week that will not allow schools to teach that the KKK is morally wrong.
It's silly.
It is very silly, but it's called critical race theory. They try to take it out of school. And,
So
but-
you
hold on,
serious? Let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
So you want me to believe that a hate group that hates blacks, Jews, gays,
Latino.
and anybody that ain't white ain't right.
Are you serious?
That's what they saying. But what
That's silly.
they fight, they doing this. They think about doing this in Virginia too. But basically, what they saying is, you teaching the kids this, it's gonna look bad on the white children. Like they're gonna be feeling guilty because of what their ancestors did in the past.
Okay, that's
so they
what your
trying to get rid of
ancestors
Martin
did.
Luther King. They trying to get rid of basically talk about any kind of anything that could basically racially bait somebody to make them feel guilty about being a certain way.
I believe I said this on this podcast once because I got white friends and I understand how they be feeling about this certain situation. And I tell them the same thing I tell everybody. Ain't nobody talking about you, nigga. Ain't nobody talking about you.
Yeah, if you feel guilty, it's a reason.
Yeah. I mean, now, if you did your lineage and you found out your damn ancestors were slave masters and you feel a little guilty, then, I mean, hey, the guilt kind of belongs over there. You know what I mean? But whatever. Ain't nobody talking about y'all.
Well, those people feel guilty because you have to realize, like, we're not that many generations removed from households that preach racism.
I was about to say, and you feel guilty because you probably racist.
Yeah, your granddaddy definitely was.
So
not even them. Like, imagine hearing what they heard about black people growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they loved their grandparents, but their grandparents was probably like the most racist people you'd ever meet in your life.
And that's some evil shit. But at the end of the day, if you a person out here hating another person just because they look different than you, you're a sad man. Yeah. You're a sad man or woman or generation of people or whoever the fuck you want.
It's going to be up to us eventually to teach our kids what happened because it seems like they're trying to take all this out of schools.
I feel like it's so much more to life than this. Why are we having an argument on what people look like? I don't understand it. I really don't understand it.
Nah, you're right.
It's asinine by this point. And it's been like, what, 400 years and we still going through this shit? Bro, what are we doing?
The civil rights movement was... 60 years ago?
What are we doing?
I think it's a thing about, like it's how you teaching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody should feel guilty if we come to an understanding that we're about to learn about the history of people. And in the history of people, races of people have done fucked up shit to other people.
Yes.
But we're using these histories from our people and other people to learn how to love one another going forward. What these things did to certain communities. It wasn't just black folks.
I mean, you got Jews. The Native Americans.
Yeah. If you go throughout history, there's been slaves throughout all the history.
Shit,
so,
when we was in school, they ain't never say how negative it was, you know, what white people did to the Native Americans when they came over to this land. They made it seem like they was buddy. Like, hey, we're white. You guys are Native Americans. We'll bring you some of our stuff. You give us some of your stuff.
They was
and
buddy
we'll live
at
together.
First. They was buddy at first until your ass didn't convert to Christianity.
Yeah.
They was buddy at first until your ass didn't do what they fucking said. Yeah. And then they was coming in there and like, hold up, bitch.
Right. See, they
Who the
skipped
fuck
that
y'all
part.
think y'all are?
They skipped that part. They shared Thanksgiving together and what they taught us.
But see, you got to think of this, though. Everything comes from a deeper place. When they was over there in Europe, that's what was getting done to them.
Yeah.
So they like, fuck it. This is the norm. This is what we should be doing to other people.
But I can imagine Native Americans wasn't trying to push their spirituality on them. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Native Americans was cool. They was like, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna worship who we worship. Y'all worship who y'all worship.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what's good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's always that's always the downfall of the melanin people or the people.
What, we too accepting and nice.
Yes, like if you think about it, all the natives of everywhere are usually just accepting and nice throughout history. They're kind people. You know what I'm saying? While these motherfuckers is on some other shit.
Because we wasn't taught that. And that's what's so funny to me because all this gangster culture that's heavily surrounded around black people, where did it come from? Where did it come from?
Good question.
Where did it come from? Because gangsters wasn't known until what? White people were gangsters. Back then, riding around with Tommy guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Robbing trains and, you know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So how did we adopt that?
That's a good question.
You're right. We did used to protect our own, and we ended up just like the Italians. We ended up Italians kill Italians. although they will tell you, but they have a code, but they still do dirty shit to each other.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Sopranos like hell. They be capping each other all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
So we ended up like the Italians, and I feel like that's where it came from. A lot of early gang or drug fraternities, they all started from trying to model themselves after the mob and have those same principles so they can run things. But at the same time, in that game, it's a system of checks and balances that usually result in violence if something doesn't go your way. So yeah, from trying to mimic them, we went from trying to protect our own and trying to have an illegal business, but ended up looking just like them, murdering our own over money, over territory,
bootlegging and everything,
controlling shit. You know what I'm saying?
I do believe at some point that people look at being humble as weak. You know what I'm saying? People look at being.
Oh, people take advantage of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, that's a downfall of a community, not just one person, of a whole community. Because if you have a whole community thinking like that, then nobody's gonna commune in the community. That's the whole thing.
Look at you breaking down the word.
No, I mean that's the whole thing of a community. That's what you're supposed to do when you're in it. Y'all supposed to commune amongst each other, make things happen so y'all can live appropriately and accordingly and amongst each other. You know what I mean? That was the whole point of a community. Yeah. Nowadays, it's just people living beside each other.
Right.
Y'all
trying
y'all
to hide
neighbors.
what you got from your neighbor.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out my neighbor, Mr. I've been getting this man's name wrong for 6 years. But the nigga cool as hell. When I tell you his name is Mr. Henry. It's Henry. I've been calling him Harry, whatever. But the nigga cool as hell. The nigga cuts my yard. He don't even bother me about the payment because he know I'm going to pay him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just... He cool like that. If he see something going on in my backyard, he be like, hey, yo, some shit over here.
Right.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? I see something going on. I be like, hey, yo, call him up. Boom, some shit going down. It's just that type of neighborly thing that he got. You know what I'm saying? And that's instilled in him. At the end of the day, he been in a community like that. He was over there before me. So whoever stayed beside him, obviously, he was communing with them. Yeah. But see, they keeping it on a short scale. We're keeping it on a short scale. It need to be bigger. Everybody needs to do this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying get out there and cut grass for free. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying look out for your neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that simple.
If you can't look out for your neighbor, then how in the hell you expect anybody to have your back?
True that.
Man, I think, man, we so
world crazy right
the
now.
world is so divided, man. Whether you divided in your political beliefs or whatever, I don't know. Sometimes people just can't see past the bullshit just to love the person next to you, man.
It's an agenda, what we push out there.
It is, man.
What we push out there.
People don't trust people like they used to anymore. You know, you used to walk down the street and wave to somebody you don't know.
Bro, what? It was a time in life where you ain't got home from work yet. Where your kids at? At the neighbor house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't.
And they watching them. You know, the wife over there watching your kids until you get home. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of trust it was back then. And we are so far from that now. It's just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Which I can't say is all the way bad, and I can't say is all the way that was all the way good. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that was, we did grow away from that, but was it all? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't leave my kid with a stranger nowadays. Not my neighbor.
Yeah,
but that's because you knew your neighbor back then. Though.
But who could?
Oh, you felt you know your neighbor.
Yeah.
Just say you a neighbor. Just say you a neighbor. You don't know them, but you know they got kids. What if their kid got locked out one day on the porch?
Oh yeah, you
just
know,
sitting up there.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Because definitely, if you got kids, it's like.
Yeah,
all right, you know what I mean?
But people ain't trusting like that. Though.
I was just finna say, at the end of the day, that can also be looked at as a negative thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, what the fuck?
I'll be like, you got to call your mama and make sure it's okay first.
Exactly. How do we fix this?
How do we up in here volunteering?
I don't know. Like I said.
And they think I'm out here trying to rape you.
My mind goes deeper with that whole how things used to be. Because things were good, but why were things good? You get what I'm saying? Like, there's so many levels to why things were good, and everything that glittered wasn't gold back then. Like I said, I wouldn't leave my kid with my neighbor, even if I knew my neighbor nowadays, because I don't trust anybody around my kid. I don't know what niggas is into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But how would you feel? How would you feel if your daughter, you know what I'm saying, just left her key one day? You couldn't get home. You couldn't get there.
We live in a different era now where there's cell phones and there's ways to get in contact with me. So it's not like she's like back then there was no cell phone.
Right.
The phone was in the house or you had to use somebody's
that's true.
phone. You
that's
get what
true.
I'm saying? So you had to, you know what I'm saying? You had to rely on community. Now it's like why didn't you call me? Why are you at this strange man's house? Yeah, he lives next door to me. I don't know this nigga. He could be in jacking off all day to fucking little girls. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
See, that's I mean, but that's how.
And
what you think about.
But when you talk about community back then, it's also a thing in community, like the community keeps secrets. Why is there always some pedophile in your neighborhood allowing to be a pedophile and nobody fights against this nigga?
Oh, see, I ain't.
That's where my mind goes.
If we know you a pedophile, nigga, we gonna fuck you up.
Right.
We getting you the
Or
fuck
like
out of
that
here.
uncle that touches the kids and everybody knows it, but don't nobody say anything. They don't send this nigga to jail. The family don't. Not your family.
Yeah, I was about to say
my
we ain't
family.
got no uncle like
I
that
don't
either.
know who
We'll
the
be
uncle
his
is in my
ass.
family.
I'm sure we all have heard the story.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. But that's where my brain goes. I went left. But
I used to be when I used to hear them stories. I'd be like, "What kind of uncle you
Right,
got?
right.
This nigga,
Hey, they exist. They
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah.
Uncle Tickles over here. What the fuck is
All
going
right,
down?"
man. I sent you something on Instagram, man, if you want to play it, man. This is from Toronto, Alabama. They had a city council meeting last week. There was a council member, Tommy Bryant, and he explained his fellow council member, female Veronica Freeman, a certain way. Let's see what he said.
I mean, I know I'm black.
Do we
Now
have,
you want to address what I have to say.
do we have a house nigger in here?
Oh Lord!
Do we? Hey, do we?
Hold up! Wait a minute.
She please stand up.
That was
That nigga starts. Do we have a house nigger in
You
here?
heard it right,
Could
man.
you please stand up?
Yes,
There's
man.
a house
Tommy
nigga.
Bryant, man, Alabama council member. He called his fellow council member, Veronica Freeman, a house nigger. Bruh.
He said, "Hold up."
Hey, yo, somebody said something to me the other day. Trump was the president that put the battery back in the racist white folks' back.
Oh, yeah.
He put
Right.
it right back in.
That's actually
Obama shut it down. Trump said, "Nah, nigga, we still run this bitch.
Right.
Nigga, wake up and get your country back."
And this nigga's not hiding. If you call him to do an interview, he gonna do it. So the Associated Press asked him, does he think that he's racist? He said, it's according to what your definition of the word racist is. Well, a lot of public definition is, I might be racist. But according to what the true definition of a racist is, I'm absolutely not.
So what's the true definition of a
He didn't
racist?
explain that.
Can we
but
look at?
He said
I
that
wish
what
D
everybody
was here.
thinks a racist is, he says he is a racist if you go off what everybody's definition is, but what the true definition is, he not racist.
So you a racist nigga?
Pretty much, bro. Consensus says you a racist.
Clown.
Yeah, man. We don't got to go stay on that long, but he keeping his job, and he said he might run for mayor next year.
Nobody's gonna vote. Actually, I take that back. Somebody's gonna vote.
Yeah, his
Oh, they gonna vote for him.
yeah, the area is 61% black. So if he win that, somebody just didn't go vote.
I remember I was on Call
I did
of
read
Duty.
that. I did read that.
Yeah.
I was on Call of Duty the other day, which I seldomly do, and this guy was on there. He was just ranting. He got on there. Now, usually I don't get on the mic and I don't feed in the shit, but he was just talking about black people, and he was like, "What are you guys gonna do?" Like, he was just talking shit, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, "Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it." You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it. Then he said something like, I forgot what he said that just triggered me. I forgot what he said. But I hopped on the mic. And I was like, man, I say, you know what's funny? I say, you white people out here thinking that, like, the government care about y'all. You know what I mean? Like, y'all out here thinking, like, everything gonna stop just because y'all. You know what I'm saying? When bullets is flying, they're gonna be like, hey, don't shoot him because he white. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to realize if you ain't in the same tax bracket, they don't give a fuck about you.
Hell no, it's all about the money.
They
Blue faces.
They don't give a fuck about you.
Hey, shout out
And
to
you
blue
better
face, too.
believe that.
Yeah, they don't.
You better believe that.
They never do.
If you ain't some kind of profit, if you ain't making some kind of profit, sir, you been in a fucking, what's this, a fucking, what they call them, trailer park for 30 years, and you think they give a fuck about you?
They care more about Shaq than they care about your white ass.
Exactly. You better believe that.
Don't shoot Shaq, nigga. Don't shoot Shaq.
And you better believe that. I'm just saying what people choose to follow or what people choose to double down on or whatever you choose to put in your heart. You better make sure you really
Lock that
understand what you putting in there. Because at the end of the day, man, them people is not going to back you, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing.
They gearing you up to fight their war.
Exactly.
That's all they doing.
You are a pawn.
Yeah,
You're being used as a pawn. And I think that's how more people got to look at it. And we got to get rid of this racist thing, man, because this is a disease,
this shit ain't
man.
going nowhere, bro.
It might
Kill
not.
That noise.
It might not.
Racism
but at the end of the
is
day,
what makes this country tick.
Until we start beating
It
up
ain't
white
going
people
nowhere.
randomly in the street, that's probably when it's gonna
And
stop.
honestly,
It's a
racism
disease.
has been around since the beginning of time.
it's a disease.
Yeah.
It's a disease. And
Why?
I think shit like this, like how Texas is trying to teach that the KKK ain't wrong. Nigga, how you gonna say a hate group ain't wrong?
Right.
That's stupid.
But you were quick to talk about how we had to go destroy the Hitler and the Germans.
Right.
You would be quick to say that because that's American. We went over there in war and we fought. But that's pretty much the same
so
shit.
You gonna out a dude that never raised the fist, never raised the gun, knife, nothing to a white person. He just pretty much put it on Front Street. You gonna tell your kids don't listen to him, don't. You know what I mean?
Who you talking
I'm
about?
talking about Martin Luther King. Yeah.
Martin Luther King. They taking him out of
You
school.
know they're not going to teach it at home.
They taking what's my man name? Even Senor Chavez. They taking him out of school.
Know what that is.
You don't know who Senor Chavez?
So any like
He
civil
was
rights
a,
type of
yeah, he
person,
was
but if you like a
civil rights
black
over there.
inventor, they talking about you can still teach about like that, like people that invented things, but like they trying to get rid of the civil rights movement because it makes a certain race feel guilty or bad about things.
Bruh, fuck your feelings.
Critical race theory, bro. That's
This
gonna be the
is
next
history.
fight when the election's coming up. The critical race theory being taught in schools.
I don't
Watch.
think Biden's going. I don't think the Democrats gonna get another turn at that thing.
We need to stop trying to
don't
smooth
think- I
these
don't think-
niggas' feelings over. Nigga, you
Why-
need to feel this shit.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck were we shouting out Blueface?
Oh, Blueface had a fight tonight.
Like,
he did?
oh, a
A
celebrity
boxing
fight.
match, yeah.
Against who?
Some other influencer I ain't never heard of. Hopefully he wins.
He a white guy?
Yeah, he fight. No,
That's
it's like a
like-
Spanish dude. It's
Oh,
a
a
Spanish
Spanish
dude,
guy.
but he taller than him. Blueface
Oh,
tall,
damn.
but yeah.
I got a question. I wanted to ask y'all because I was having a conversation with a lady today, and James, you have to answer this from recent memory. I want to know, when is the last time y'all approached a female?
It's been a minute, bruh.
Yeah, it's been probably my girlfriend.
You approached her. Where'd you approach her at?
I was at work.
Okay, cool. When's the last time you like approached a girl? Like, hey, what's up?
Years.
Really? What?
Yeah.
Like, what year?
Shit, probably like 2016. Nah, not even that. Before then.
Jesus Christ.
Before my girlfriend, I
Why?
was striking though.
Mostly women approach me nowadays.
And so, is that the is that the reason why you don't approach?
I mean, partially, I would say. And then it's like I don't feel the need to approach a woman anymore.
Oh my God.
Not that I feel like I'm that nigga. Nothing like that. It's just like, what's the point, man?
No, man. What do you mean?
Well,
what's
okay,
the point?
all right, hold on. Let's explore that.
The point is
Why
the
do you say what's the point?
Because if I already got something going on, I'm not about to add something else to my plate.
No, I'm saying so when do you approach?
When do I approach? I don't even think I would. It's like you meet people now more in like group settings. You get their Instagram or something and you just chat it up. Like you don't really go up to a girl like, yo, I think you look good. You mind if I get your number or something like that no more?
Do you know anybody who still will approach a woman?
I'm sure there's some niggas out there that would. I don't know anybody personally.
I was about to say I used to approach women just to see what my game was at. On some real.
So the conversation that we was having was just like, she was telling me basically like she hadn't been approached by a dude. Like dudes don't approach women anymore. I beg
What
to
she
differ.
look like? What she look like?
I beg to. I ain't Kevin Samuels.
Oh, all right. I'm just saying.
Nigga, if this nigga is telling you he's not approaching women, no woman,
What?
Shit, that
I
don't
know
mean
girls
she
that
ain't
say they
getting
can't.
approached.
and you're not telling me he didn't even mention that I'm not approaching women because of their looks.
I bet you if Johnny seen one bad enough, he'll approach her.
I don't know, would you?
Yes, he
He's
would.
Would
Speak
I
for
approach her?
yourself.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on the setting, but I wouldn't just walk up randomly to her. Like, I'm not the type of nigga that's going to walk up to a girl at the gas station. Hey, yo, what's up, ma?
Nah, not like that.
And you have
You
to
ain't even got to do it. What's up,
and you
ma?
have to you have to remember when women say they're not being approached, it's not that they're not being approached. It's that they're not being approached by men that they want.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you always remember that with women. It's like I ain't fucking
Oh,
nobody.
okay, so the
you
nigga-
fuck somebody, and you just didn't fuck a nigga you liked, or he
Yeah.
fucked you for 1
Okay,
minute.
so not the
you
nigga
ain't-
trying to
you
holler
ain't
at the
call,
gas
you ain't
station.
counting him
Yeah,
because you don't like him.
You gotta remember, I'm talking to a woman, so I'm not getting
So
the
that's
truth.
you at the grocery store and she buying cheese and a nigga walk up and
But
was,
since she don't like him, he didn't
Yeah.
approach her.
Yeah, I
so,
got you.
So I'm Xing that out. But just the whole art of macking, the shit is gone, really?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It's just
There's
a
no
different
way.
version of it. Like I said, it's more social media based now. Or group settings. Like, oh, that's her homegirl. I'm gonna wait till I get up with them and I see her when we all get up.
But to me, that's still approaching. To me, that's still because I
Like,
still got
at a game night and you meet a girl at a game night.
Because I'm
that's approaching.
Yeah, I'm still speaking.
But I feel
to
like
you.
y'all already broke the ice by having fun together as a group, and then as y'all separate, you start talking to her.
Well, even if you were out and about, let's say we was out at a party, and it's a group of us. We drinking, we smoking hookah, and like we just having a good time. And some women come up and join our good time. Like they're like, yo, they vibe ill. Let's go vibe out with them. So now the ice is broke and nobody said a word, but maybe like, yo, what's up, y'all lit? Like, yeah, y'all want something to drink? You see what I'm saying? Like, now the ice is broke. Now we just partying and having a good time. So there's your end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like now you
I can see that. Yeah. But I'm thinking when I think approaching, it's like you see a girl you've been eyeing her all night, and you go over there and talk to her. I feel like that's approaching.
Oh, like how y'all did old girl in Houston.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about,
girl
son.
out there looking good as she could, and ain't nobody said nothing to her. I say, y'all niggas is jackals out here, boy.
Fine
Y'all
as
mean
hell.
Hey, I'm loyal.
She made me do that work. She said, you want me, you come here. And I mean, that goes back to the conversation we was having last week. I feel like is a certain caliber woman. That's kind of like what I'm talking about. A certain caliber woman like that, you gotta go and step to her if you gonna get a woman that look like that.
That's true.
You
But
gotta
my
step
thing
to
is,
that.
this would be making me so mad about the hunt. I like to call it the hunt.
I hate the hunt,
It's called the hunt.
but it's fun at the same time.
you're definitely hunting.
Yeah, you're hunting.
Yeah.
But I just hate if you gonna work all hard and then you gonna shoot me down. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like at least if you're not gonna shoot me down right here, at least drag it on a little bit, then shoot me down later.
Yeah,
but
feel
if I
you.
work this
Let
hard,
me have fun for the
you know what I
night.
mean? I don't got my confidence up, sweating, palms and shit, sweating.
You
Came
just thought
over
for the
here.
last hour how you was
Yeah.
gonna do this.
Yeah, you don't contemplate it like, damn, how I'm gonna approach.
Should I buy
Damn.
something?
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Just for your ass to be like, nah, I'm all right. Y'all be like, damn, man.
I'm married.
Yeah, some old bullshit.
Why you been looking at me all night then?
That's like my love hate with drunk hollering, because you're able to do it off the cuff because you're not thinking, as opposed to when you haven't been drinking. So you kind of in that process of, yo, I'm gonna come like this. When you drunk, you kind of like, hey, what's up?
You know, I'm
Hey, when
lying.
you drunk, you'll salvage some shit out. You
Yeah.
be like, look,
I
one leg shorter than the other, but goddamn, this bitch got a fat ass. I'm going in.
No. I'm talking about drunk enough to not have.
You had the
enough
confidence.
To be selective, drunk enough to be selective and still have your confidence to where you're not overthinking something.
Oh, yeah,
Not
yeah,
when
true.
you drunk and it's like,
what you drinking? What you drinking, ma? What you drinking, ma?
yeah.
Yeah, bro, what is up with your holler game? Why is always some my shit, nigga?
That's my New York holler game.
No, nigga.
My real holler game is this. Excuse me, young lady. I noticed you were drinking tequila. You mind if I order you one?
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah,
So
you're
we're
right.
not approaching women. So approaching women live and in person is moved to the internet.
I think so, man.
Bro, give me your best holler game.
My best holler game.
Give me your best
Let
holler
me
game.
see. My best holler game.
And it better not be no excuse me, young lady.
All right.
You go to school around here?
Nah, let me set up the set.
Damn,
So
she young.
you see it? Damn. I ain't even peeped that. Hey, first of all, Johnny, get your shit together. Second of all, let me give you a scenario. So you out with the guys. We out. Hey,
Alright.
what's up? What's up? All right. You see a chick over there by the bar. What you gonna say to her? She eyeing you.
Oh, she eyeing me?
She eyeing you.
All right, so I'm going to walk
Unfortunately.
over there. I was like, hey, I couldn't notice the thing, but were you looking at me? I was, I thought our eyes crossed paths.
I like that one. I get that a 5
It's still kind of
out of
selfish.
5.
It's kind of, yeah, because you like, are you looking at me? Nigga, what do you mean?
I'm coming
That's
over
a
there.
joke,
I'm
though.
coming over with the
There ain't no
confidence.
good one.
But she
All right.
might laugh at that.
She
probably
gonna be like, ha,
I was looking at your friend,
Next.
actually. Okay, then, hey.
next.
I had that happen to me. But
This is what I would do.
What you going to do?
I'm gonna be like, I would go over there. I'm be like, excuse me, ma'am. You looking quite good over here. First thing I'm gonna ask her is, do she have a man? Because if you let me know that you have a man, I can end the conversation quickly. You know what I mean?
So you going straight to it. You got a man?
Yeah, you got a man. Because
Okay.
at the end of the day, if you don't have a man, and he not here with you, you free game. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you don't have a man, and he not, but she don't have.
No, if you don't have a man, right, and you just out,
Okay.
you're free game.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you do have a man,
So I got
and you
ask
out
her first.
unprotected.
Let me write this down. Let me type this in my notes.
yeah,
Ask
she
her
free
if she
game,
has
man.
Unprotected.
Yeah, but if she
have a
unprotected with
man?
no man, and she out looking good, in a way, she kind of free game. In a
All
way.
right. So what you gonna say
Because-
after that though?
Nah, because look at it. Her man trusted her to go out by herself. At the end of the day, that's cool. But at the end of the day, you know you don't send her out with a pack of wolves. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just lying on her loyalty now.
But hold on, if she got a man, that's if she got one.
That's if she got one.
You gonna test the
So you
relationship.
really testing her loyalty more than you testing her.
But she, but you're asking her if she have a man, so just in case she got one, you could exit stage left.
Yeah, if
All
she
right.
got one, I'm out.
Okay.
I don't like dealing with girls that got men or anything like that. If you tell me you in any kind of anything, I'm not even messing with you.
All right,
That's
fair.
what's up, man.
I'm looking for the single.
I see why
ones.
women don't like going out.
You know what I mean? But my thing is, it be most.
Women are full of shit.
Some of them are.
Why don't they like going out?
Cause they just out there having a good time with their friends, and James come over there asking if she got a man and shit.
But the same
What you
women,
mean, nigga? You coming over there talking about some young lady? Excuse me, I see you drinking some tequila.
But the same
They looking
women-
at you like you a weirdo.
the same women who say this bullshit are looking for a man,
Yeah, that's true.
and that's what bothers me about women.
But see, the thing is, they salvaging you out on the approach. When you saying, hey, ma, whatever you saying, they like, all right, well, look, let me see if I like this nigga. They gonna look at what you got on, what you
Yeah.
look like, and all kind of shit, and then they're gonna answer according to what you look like.
Yeah.
So if you ugly as fuck and you walking up talking about, hey, you got a man? Yeah.
yeah.
And then you count as one of the niggas that ruined their good night because you wasn't the one they
Yeah.
wanted to come talk to them.
But what
Well, I don't know what to tell you about that
hypothetically,
one.
let's just say we sitting around a bar and it's a group of girls beside us, and we got the hookah, and we offer them the hookah, and we spark up a conversation.
That's a good intro.
That's an intro.
I like those intros.
That's a good intro. But how often does that happen?
I think nowadays with the hookah bar being the same,
It happens.
more often than you think.
Bro, you run into a girl you like often at a gas station. You can see a chick at a
Not
gas,
the gas
ain't no
stations
hookah
I
at
go
a
to.
gas
I go
station.
to. I go to the Quick Trip on Sunset. I don't like none of them
I don't
bitches.
see. I don't see.
Bro, you don't always go to that
The
Quick
grocery
Trip.
store, Target has the women. Shout out Target.
How many
man.
times you go to Target and
I
seen
did.
something that you like, damn.
Every fucking.
All right then. So ain't no hookahs at Target, nigga.
I did.
But he
can't
gave me my
do that.
line at Target, and Target I'm supposed to pick up the cucumber or something and be like, "This look ripe to you."
There you go. See, that's what you do.
Nigga, that's a sex joke. Why you gonna pick up a
No,
cucumber?
I'm just saying I'm supposed to pick up an item.
Yeah.
Like, I can pick up some meat.
That's even more worse.
Uh-huh.
This meat look tender.
You gotta do it over in the hair
You
section.
gotta touch
you-
it. Is
would
it
you use
tender
this
or
on,
is it hard?
I'm about a 4A.
Yeah, would you use this on my
recommend
hair
this for
type?
me?
There you go.
What, hair
That's
type?
it.
Yeah, if we in the hair section.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
I try to tell
Actually, that's cool. Girls do give the best advice when it come to hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, feel right there. Yes.
Yeah, they do give
I
the
did
best
freeze
advice.
up. I ain't gonna say I froze up. I don't even want to tell this story. I'm scared I'm gonna get in trouble. But I was at Harris Tea the other day. There's this girl I have been following on Instagram for a long time, and we don't know each other. But you know, we like each other's pics and shit like we know each other. And I seen her out in person, and I see her walking there as I'm walking out. So I did the most gayest thing. I'm sorry, it ain't gay, but I like turned my head like this so she didn't see me, and I kept walking. I was
So you nutted
embarrassed.
up.
Yes, I was so embarrassed. I should have just waited.
Are you serious?
Man, you be all right.
Always speak.
Yeah.
Always speak.
I'm out the hollering game, but if you want to take my classes, I get classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. How to holler right, you know what I'm saying?
This week in trending topics, man, Jeff Bezos went to space.
Send them on up.
Rich nigga
Also,
shit.
last week Richard Branson went to space. Interesting thing. I thought they were going into space, catching the. So Elon Musk has been working on SpaceX.
Yeah.
And the science behind SpaceX is SpaceX shoots up in the air, and it shoots up at a speed that's fast enough to catch the gravitational pull between the planet and space and slingshots you around the globe. So I thought that's what was going on.
What you mean around the globe?
So the gravitational pull will take the craft and it'll slingshot you into orbit. So it'll orbit. Like the gravitational pull, the science with space and the gravitational pull. So you're just kind of here riding the orbit. You're not using no jets or nothing. It's just taking you around.
The whole planet?
That's how satellites stay.
Now, how long is that? How long would that take?
It takes like 30 minutes. So like
to cycle the whole planet?
No, well, like for instance, they were saying because Elon Musk idea is to send people up on a plane. Like his original idea was space flight. Basically, if I had to be in Tokyo, instead of taking 24 hours to get to Tokyo by plane, you could take SpaceX and be there in 30 minutes. The whole world, I'm not sure how long that would take.
You get slingshotted, nigga, across the world.
So
that's crazy.
I read on this. So Richard Branson has these 2 fighter jets with a mini rocket on it or a mini jet on it. And it goes up into space and it hits what's called the Kármán line.
Yeah, I watched his launch. I watched both of their launches. They both had 2 different machines.
Yes, and then I watched both of them today too. And then it like shoots the mini jet off, and these 2 things break off and do whatever they do, and it literally just hangs above the earth for 7 minutes and comes back in. And now Richard Branson actually lands on a runway. Jeff Bezos has like a capsule, and it's shot by a rocket. So the capsule is released after the Kármán line, and it floats up for 10 minutes, and then it'll drop back, and I think it's within the distance of the rocket because the rocket comes back and lands, the base of it, and then the capsule is back on Earth, and it'll land, which I thought was neat. But then I'm like, y'all did all this to really float in the space for like seven minutes?
Well, I looked at it like
make some money.
Definitely. I mean, they already got it.
You know Bezos and them. You know Bezos, the nigga from Virgin, and the other nigga is down to make some money. These niggas been making money.
Elon's trying to make money, but I also think Elon's really trying to get space flight right. These niggas just trying to get you there so you can see the horizon.
Yeah, and then come back down.
Elon trying to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, Elon all about travel, making life easier for people. But I looked at that like
and money.
The Wright brothers. The first airplane didn't go from a city to another city. That's how I kind of looked at it. Like, all right, this is just our first trip.
Nigga, that was the White brothers. You said the first airplane?
Yeah, the Wright brothers. That's how I'm looking at it.
It was basically a big ass kite.
I said that's how I'm looking at their space travel.
That shit was a big ass kite.
It's going to eventually get better. It's going to escalate to something better.
True.
But I mean, that's our start.
I didn't even think of it that way. That's so.
Yeah, that's the only way I was like, man, this shit kind of weak.
Yeah, it's weak.
My thing is technology is here already. See, back when the Wright brothers started, they had to make they shit.
Yeah.
So, it's just, it's weird.
But we don't, but like Johnny explained a couple episodes ago, we don't have space flight technology.
We don't.
The art of, because like you said, landing on another planet would be hard because nothing lands here. Shit, hell, I think that's impressive that they got that fucking plane to land.
Right.
From that high in the sky.
Shit, y'all seen Fast 9 yet?
No.
Or do y'all plan on seeing it?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. So they go to space on there. Ludacris and Tyrese go to space.
Oh, for real?
Fuck out of here. I knew Tyrese.
I know Tyrese is on there yelling.
Yeah, he was. He
what more do you want from me?
But they go to space and they do it like they go up on a rocket, and then the rocket get a certain height, kind of like Branson's, and then their vehicle takes off from the rocket, and the rocket comes back down and lands. That's funny, man. But yeah, I mean that's how it's gonna have to work.
What are we gonna do with all that space debris? Like all these breaking off.
Oh, shit can't be good for the environment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit just breaking off.
Yeah, once we figure it out where we can start sending people up every week, that shit can't be good for the atmosphere.
Oh
bro.
yeah, it sure can't.
Yeah, but yeah, man. And then this nigga Jeff Bezos pissed everybody off with his comments, and he said he wanted to thank all the people that use Amazon and the Amazon employees because they paid for this. Everybody was mad as hell, bruh.
Damn.
I mean, but shit, that nigga so rich, he can get shamed by the public and still be rich.
You ain't gonna stop using Amazon. Amazon a beast.
Right. That nigga can say nigga, and we still gonna buy shit off Amazon.
Nah, he can't do that, though.
Nah, he can say nigga.
Nah, he can't do that.
We still gonna buy Amazon. He just gonna have to sell the company.
He can't do that.
And still own percentage of it we don't know about.
He can't do that. He can't do that.
Shit, we already knew all the niggas from Walmart. I mean, no, I ain't gonna say that, but more than likely, the people that owned Walmart were racist people, and we shopped there religiously.
I might be
don't
inclined to
shop
agree with
there
that.
anymore.
I don't know if Walter and them on some racist shit. We don't know.
I moved on from shopping there. I only
You
go
know,
there.
I love Target now,
You don't
but
shop at Walmart.
I
you
still
a
like
lie.
Walmart.
Anybody say they don't shop at Walmart is a lie.
Do I shop at Walmart? No. Do I go to Walmart when I really, really need something? Yes.
See, then that mean, did you buy something in there?
Yeah. Shopping at Walmart means you go there all
I
the
go
time.
over there now
So
and give me
you
a graphic
seldom-
tee.
You seldomly shop at Walmart,
Yeah, like 4 times a year.
but you come to Walmart.
Yeah, I got to.
Come on.
You cannot go 365 days without going to a Walmart.
Come on over here. We got you.
Oh, yeah. I know y'all.
What
I
you
be
need?
going over there
Y'all
to
be
get this.
holding me down.
I go to Walmart. I be like, let me get you some wing dings, and I eat these as I walk around
Last
the store.
resort. Let's.
We hate niggas like you.
That candy come from
we
Walmart.
hold up. Time out. Time out.
What? I thought I could do
You
that.
are the worst type of dude.
What do you do?
Because
I
you
get
probably
wing
not gonna pay
dings.
for it.
Well,
Nah, I pay for the bag. I keep the price tag on the bag and scan it. I get the wing dings and I walk around the store while I eat my wing dings.
Nigga
My
was
wing
hungry.
dings.
The nigga was hungry.
Nigga hating on me, man.
Nigga, you the worst kind. You the reason why we can't get no bonus. You selfish motherfucker.
All right, man.
You eat wings.
Niggas
and
blame
not
me for
turn in.
everything, man.
Switching gears, man.
This is my song right here.
Hey, I want my bonus.
Look at you.
Stop eating wing dings around the store.
Or the lemon pepper rotisserie. That's
Look
my
at
shit.
you. You ain't shit. The big ass wings.
I was gonna pay for it.
Shit look like a fist.
What kind of chicken this shit come off of?
2020 presidential candidate
Chicken been in
Kanye
the
West.
gym.
2020 presidential candidate Kanye West is
Hey,
dropping
shout
a
out
new
to-
album. Shout out to Yeezy, man. All right, for those who don't know, if you've been living under a shell, this week Kanye said he was going to drop an album and didn't drop it. But a few thousand
We
people
not
paid
surprised.
to listen to it in the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta, Georgia. And it sounds good. I don't know if y'all heard any of the tracks.
I heard a few. You can listen to the live stream somewhere.
Yeah, I couldn't find the live stream.
They
So-
said it's a controversial track on there with him and Jay-Z going back and
Oh
forth.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear that.
Yeah.
I heard a
If
snippet.
If I can get Watch the Throne 2 before I die, I'll be a happy man.
That album, was that good to you?
It was really good. It's probably one of the better albums I've heard in the last decade or two.
I'm gonna tell you something. Kanye, a gift. Musically,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
musically,
Genius.
a gift.
Hold on.
Regular
before you finish
shit?
that thought. Hold on. Before you finish that thought.
This nigga is crazy.
All musical geniuses are crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Nigga be wearing masks now.
I
The
seen
full
the mask
mask.
is
You
ill,
seen that
though.
one
The
when
mask is
he went to go chill with
James
Ice Cube?
Harden? Oh, nah.
Ice Cube.
I didn't see that one.
This nigga had a full ski mask on. I'm talking about full like ski mask, and it matched with his sweater, so it looked like it was one. Yeah, this shit
I
was
seen
crazy.
the one with him and Lil Baby and James Harden was together. And they was Lil Baby and James Harden. Look at that nigga like, what?
Last night he didn't wear a mask. Last night he didn't wear a mask on stage, but his outfit was dope. Crimson outfit, all orange. It's gonna be at the Gap when his Yeezy line drops.
It's gonna be at the Gap.
Yeah, he got a Yeezy line
Oh
dropping
yeah, I
at the
saw
Gap.
that when I went to the
Oh,
Gap
my God.
website.
Yeah,
You
so-
gonna go get that shirt? It's gonna have about 40 holes in it. $300.
Right.
Nah, right now his thing has been dressing like winter all year. Like every time he stepped out, he's been in a full bubble coat, t-shirt, pants, and boots.
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
seen that.
bruh, it's not. It's the middle of July. What he's doing?
Hot.
Yeah,
All
I
them
seen
clothes.
the bubble coat, and then I seen he had the like bedazzled ski mask, and then at the show last night he had on like a tank top with a it's like a tan mask, but it was see through. Looked like some fishnet stockings or something on his head.
Yeah. I see.
Nigga look weird as shit, bro.
Fishnet stockings
Nigga
on
like
it.
something
But
from
you
American
know
Horror
it's gonna
Story.
catch. It's gonna
And if I see another nigga wearing that shit, I ain't gonna
not
slap
the
him.
mask.
Oh,
But I feel like that outfit is gonna catch it.
probably.
Just like Weeknd trying to make it seem like he was getting plastic surgery.
Oh yeah.
He was trying to normalize it, make it seem cool.
I forgot what that was about. That had something to do with the album.
Yeah, he had a song. I forgot what the song is called, but yeah, it had something to do with that.
When he had the handsome Squidward face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had something to do with the album. I couldn't remember quite what it
Nigga
was.
had Botox and shit like that.
All I got to say is, people, get your Gap stock.
No.
Get your Gap stock.
No.
Don't miss out on this wave. Because
Don't
I
do it.
guarantee you, I think the first jacket he released was 2 months ago. It don't come out to October. It's sold out in minutes.
Damn.
So if the Gap is going to be putting that type of shit on their shelves, it's going to bring a new audience that don't shop at the Gap to the Gap.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
anything Gap. So that's about to be the craze. I give it some time, because the Yeezys became a wave. They're still a wave.
Yeah.
I thought they would fade by now, but
Nigga look like a
I can't wait to
vampire.
hear the album. The album's
Whenever
got,
it comes out.
it's got Pusha T on it, Roddy Ricch, Pop Smoke, Travis Scott, like y'all talked about. The Jay-Z Future is what everybody was raving about.
Is he cussing on this?
Maybe not. He's been really, 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 really about that Christian shit.
Okay.
Like, he's not playing about Jesus.
Why that nigga look like a vampire?
Oh, he do. Oh, I forgot that dude's name.
Somebody on CNN looks like a vampire.
So Pizza, Dr.
Fareed
Zabita or whatever his name.
Zarika.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will bite you right now.
They got that money though. Look at that rug in the back. Anytime a nigga hang a rug on the wall, you know a nigga got money.
That's very true.
Right.
All right, so people out there, there's a petition to get rid of your favorite YouTube personality, Kevin Samuels, going around.
Oh, why y'all?
Now we get
Now-
rid of freedom of speech.
Now let me see.
Kevin done told the truth on y'all. Y'all ain't like it.
The petition reads this: with the rise in violence against women, specifically African American women, YouTuber Kevin Samuels has galvanized a community of men of all races and nationalities in the outspoken hatred of women. Removing this voice of divisive vitriol will allow women to feel safer not only in public spaces but in online communities as well. Freedom of speech is a constitutional right for each of us. However, when that speech is loaded with thoughts and threats of violence towards women, manipulation of young women, and even fantasies of death to women, that freedom of speech becomes a prison for all.
Hold up, time out. When did he say he was gonna kill somebody?
I don't know. To all people, those thoughts and desires are intended to isolate. Acts of violence, sexual or predatory behavior, and even death have been documented, has stemmed from rhetoric Mr. Samuels and his community of followers has spewed in just the last 12 months alone.
What? Hold
Women
up.
feel
What'd he do?
unsafe in the presence of men who identify with his ideology and have even been berated while going about their daily lives. Yes, even while at work, with criticisms that have been spoken directly from Mr. Samuel's mouth.
I'm
The
done.
very words that were spoken on social media platforms have permeated every facet of daily life for unsuspecting women. Removing this leader of hatred against women will bring reprieve for all of us. You guys signing this?
I ain't signed that petition. First
I'm
of
good.
all, Kevin is not the only person that does that type of speech on YouTube. They got a whole group of those guys that do
We
that.
got racist speech.
Uh-huh.
We got all
And then
kinds.
second of all, he not targeting these women. They calling into his show. They calling into his show.
That's very
He
true.
not reaching out to near none of them.
And he ain't never abused or whatever they said he was doing. He ain't abused nobody. He just been telling the truth.
Right. It's like if you don't want to hear it, just don't listen to it. That's what YouTube there for, bro. You type in what you want to listen to.
I want y'all to understand that people that the people make him Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels don't make Kevin Samuels. If Kevin Samuels had one subscriber, we don't have a petition.
Mm-hmm.
It's the millions of people who listen and the people who call in. And I'm pretty sure there's a sheet as long as fucking my leg of people who are lining up to talk to him.
Your leg's not that long.
Yeah, but I had this
I
comparison.
was about to say,
I didn't
nigga,
have
me and
this
you
shit.
is the same height, nigga.
No, we're not the same height. Don't
Well,
do that.
bruh, come on.
Don't insult
You
me.
was a short
Don't
dude.
insult me.
Whoa. What do you mean?
Don't
He
insult
might be
me.
the tallest guy on the show.
I am the tallest guy on the show.
All right.
Oh, well, I mean, you close.
That's to be debated.
I'm 5'8" and 3/4.
Well, when I was watching the video today, I'm slightly taller.
Why is being short insulting? What?
it's not.
Nigga, why you talking about don't insult
Well,
him?
I've seen us in pictures and no video together, so I see like the size difference in the two.
I
of
got
us.
you by 2 inches of hair, nigga.
Oh man, where were we at?
Kevin Samuels. We not signing a petition.
Y'all
No.
not signing?
Nah, I'm good on that, man. Kevin Samuels, continue to do what you do, man.
Tell the truth on them.
I mean, I don't watch Kevin Samuels. I'm an alpha male strategies fan, but I like Kevin Samuels.
I just like the fact that he a black man. He got a platform doing what he need to do.
Right,
So
and a lot of people don't know he be giving people good candle recommendations on the show.
Candle recommendations.
If you into candles,
that's so redeeming. That's so redeeming.
Hey, man, just listen, at the beginning of the show, he'll let you know what candles he burning that day.
This week I'm burning some butterscotch pecan.
Hey, James said, "What does she look like?" That'd be the first thing out of his mouth. So,
Cause we always think an ugly woman gonna write some shit like that. Take the time to write some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I think when this was being brought up on Twitter, it was a pretty girl trying to figure out why she couldn't get anybody, and he was still asking her like, "Well, what you look like?"
That's important.
I mean, yeah.
But
In some cases.
Well, no, he could see her. He was still like saying, "Rate yourself," when she already told you like, "I'm pretty." She's clearly,
Okay, so rate yourself.
She's clearly a baddie.
It's a lot of girls that's bad that don't think they bad.
And
1,000%.
other way around, it's a lot of girls that ain't bad that think they bad.
Yes.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I despise. Cause bitch, you know you ugly.
Right.
But you got good confidence. I ain't
Right.
mad.
Yo,
at
that confidence from the uglier woman, the woman that's not as pretty, is something attractive.
Bruh, it kind of make you glow a little bit when you got confidence.
It's like all they need.
Shit, as the nigga, we be knowing you ugly.
But we be like, damn.
She got good personality. I can hang out with her.
Yeah. They always cool.
She ugly as hell. You ever talk to a girl because she had a good personality? Johnny.
Yeah.
Go.
All the time,
Yes.
man.
All the time?
All the time.
What was she? Rate her as a 1 to 10.
Shit, I mean, I probably talked to a few 4s. But they was cool people to be around.
But wait, hold on. Time out. If I don't think 4 is bad,
Nigga, what?
I don't.
That ain't even half.
Oh, how bad is a 1?
Okay,
Like,
what's a 4? Like what's a 4?
Nigga, that is below.
Wait, tell me someone who
face
we all
busted,
know
body busted?
That's a 4.
Nigga, that's bad.
Like, tell me somebody who we would think is a 4. Not that we know personally. Like, give me a celebrity.
The lady that started Me Too.
That's a 4. I don't know what she look like.
Wow.
I'm trying to think who's a 4 out
This
here.
nigga looking at the wall.
Who's a 4 out this
What's Tiffany? Tiffany has like an 8, right? Or maybe a 7.
Give her a
5?
strong 7.
You a 7?
Oh yeah, she
See that difference?
passable.
We are 5.
I ain't when she was bald headed. I definitely gave her a
She
4.
glowed up, and now
But
she in
she-
shape. She doing like some superhero movie. She
But yeah,
getting ripped.
she back to a 7 now.
Tiffany had it straight.
She gonna be mad as hell. She gonna kirk on all of us. But hey, nah, I don't know, man. It ain't too many.
Venus Williams.
Yeah, Venus Williams. That's a good one. What is
Venus
she?
ain't ugly to me though.
Okay. That leads me down the rabbit hole of the beauty is truly in the eye of the beholder. Like,
That's
you don't
that's
think,
very true.
because you just said Tiffany Haddish was 7. I say 5. Like, we 2 points off.
I
But
say
then-
if
then
she
you-
if she
then what-
bald headed, she
The thing
definitely a
about
5.
Tiffany Haddish, she's so funny. If we talk about personality,
Yeah, she is
that,
funny.
That boosts
Okay, so-
her up.
so-
That actually has something to do with
Yeah.
it.
So
She's
what is
funny.
Venus?
Venus?
Yeah.
She's a good tennis player. That's what she is.
So they give her points.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. When Venus came out with that little lingerie line, I was looking at
Uh-huh.
Venus like, okay, Venus.
She did?
Okay, you ain't see the
I'm just nasty,
the lingerie tennis stuff that she wore?
Hell no.
Oh, you gotta look that up.
But what are you giving Venus on a scale from 1 to 10?
Man, give me Venus face. Somebody give me a Venus face so I can see it. I don't know what Venus look like on the regular.
Nigga spewing out Venus. Ain't seen Venus in years.
But I know one thing, Serena Williams' ass ain't soft. I know that just by looking at it.
So what are you giving Serena?
That's Venus.
Yeah, that's Venus. Yeah, that's a great picture. Venus Williams.
I give Venus by the...
Is that 4?
Venus not ugly though. Venus, she aight. She aight. I don't see
You're not
worse
putting
than
a
that.
number to it. I'm
I
trying
gotta
to
put a
figure out
number
what
to
a
it?
4 is. That's what I'm asking.
You're so sexist. Let me see.
You started this.
I give her like yeah, I did. I give her like a 6 or 7. I give her a
then.
6 or 7.
So what's a 4?
What's a 4? I don't know. Bring up a 4,
I'll
man.
bring up the lady that started the Me Too movement.
See, I think she gonna be a 1 because I don't think so. My definition of 4 is a girl that's like, alright, Like, one of your friends to me is a 4. But
Damn.
she's not ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just not my type.
Damn, you call her a 4?
Yeah, she's like a 4.
This nigga's like, oh, damn.
That's not a 4. Is that your definition of a 4?
Boy, you wrong as hell, bruh.
Is that your definition of a 4?
Nigga, look at her like she Wanda.
Is that your,
You said you look like Vanna White. You look more like Slappy White.
is
Man, look.
that a 1? Can we agree that's a 1?
I plead the 5th.
All right.
But it ain't over too many points. Just know that. I ain't gonna do it like that. But look.
If God don't
She
like
don't
ugly,
get-
she going to hell.
She don't get Well, damn. Oh, man. Woo. Boy, yeah, she
Oh,
I
God.
plead the 5th on that one. But she don't get a lot of points.
All right, we mentioned this early in the show, man, but Jordan Peele dropped the poster for Nope, man, coming
Nope.
out
Can't
July
wait to watch it.
22nd, 2022.
Daniel Kaluuya,
Nope.
Stephen Yeun, and
Stephen
Kiki
Yeun
Palmer.
from
So how many movies?
Walking Dead, yeah.
How many movies he got? He got Us,
Us,
Yeah.
Them,
them. No.
No, it's just Us,
Us,
Get Out,
Get Out.
and
Get Out.
Nope.
And-
This
and
is
Nope.
third movie.
Us.
He
Get
executive
Out,
produced.
Nope. So who did Them?
Lena Waithe.
Lean away. Oh.
Yeah.
So just to tell y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, Google it real quick so y'all can take a look at this. But the poster, I'm trying to figure out what this is. You got like a valley, and in the valley you got like a city. And then coming from the cloud in the sky, looks like maybe people or balloons. So, you know,
They saying, a lot of people saying they think it's going to be about aliens.
I feel like this is a It type movie with the balloons and
Yeah, it
what
look like a kite.
could be a carnival down there. Or a
Somebody
town.
said you can see a face in the clouds to the right. I don't really see no face.
I see a hole in the cloud. That cloud look like a hole if you look closely. This is interesting. So
I'll wait for the trailer to come out.
This is a good way to start selling this movie. I like this
Yeah,
release.
he dropped the poster a year before the release date.
And it's and I hope he keeps dropping posters giving clues like what
Yeah.
the fuck going on. So I can't wait for this to drop.
Who knew that the nigga from Key and Peele would be a horror genius?
Yes, he's fucking smashing the game.
Right.
Yeah, he killing it out here.
What do you guys think about what did you guys think about Space Jam real quick?
I thought it was a good movie. I
Look.
thought definitely a kids movie, but I liked
Definitely a kid's
I'm gonna
movie.
tell you. I went in as a skeptic.
it. Uh-huh.
I left like I like this movie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Did you fuck with it? That's your shit?
I felt some nostalgia moments in there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I liked the Wet Fire, man.
All right.
Wet Fire really kind of sold me when I
Yeah.
seen that. I liked that concept because you know what I'm saying. Did you see it?
Talk about
Yeah, yeah.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
I liked that whole concept
Yeah.
of Wet Fire. The Brow. I don't know. They could have went back to the drawing board on that one.
Yeah.
they could've
Fucking
done that.
Kronos was dope.
Yeah.
Kronos was dope. But I hope you know all these niggas is going to the Lakers next year, even the girls.
Yeah, exactly. And then
The
they had
girls
like the
going to-
cameos. They had Rick and Morty in there. They had a lot of cameos.
Hey,
Can you coach?
yeah,
Yeah.
one of them about to be the first assistant coach on the Lakers. Matter of fact, both of them.
Yeah.
One's gonna be the head
She
cool.
plays for the Sparks. The girl.
Oh, she
Yeah,
do?
she
Oh,
plays
then
for the
she gonna be on the
Already.
Sparks. then.
Already.
She already did.
All
yeah.
them going to the Lakers.
Nah,
Dame going to the Lakers next year. It's confirmed. Do
Oh,
Space Jam.
That's the whole team.
Yep.
Damn, Chris Paul. Damn, Chris Paul.
Chris Paul might. I think he might go.
I hope so, man.
I think he should go. It only makes sense for him to go.
Yeah, I mean, if he
It
could
only
go,
makes sense for him to go.
Yeah, no.
It don't make sense for you to go nowhere else
unless he
until.
stay where he at.
Because once everybody's healthy next year, Sun's not going to re-get that spot.
Bruh, he cannot go back to the Suns. Like,
You
no
gonna
offense
leave
to the
Book and
Suns.
Aiton by themselves?
No offense to the Suns. They did a hell of a
They had a
job.
great season.
You know what I'm saying? Great season.
Yeah.
Hats off to the men.
Hats
Hand
off.
claps. Give them
good
hand
job.
claps.
Congratulations to
Because
Giannis.
They was not supposed to make it that far. They wrote them off before the playoffs.
They were the favorites, I thought.
They were,
Who?
they were number 2 in the West.
After niggas got injured,
Yeah.
after niggas got
People
put out the
forgot, though,
playoffs.
they won all their games in the bubble last year, so they had that rise coming. They just needed Chris Paul.
They wasn't the favorites until everybody teams got put
No, I
out.
thought they were the favorites for the finals.
Yeah, they were. When the finals started, they were the favorites.
Yeah, I
in
thought they
Vegas.
were the favorites. So
Yeah,
And it looked like they were gonna be the favorites that first game.
The first
man.
two games.
Giannis was like, nah, bro.
But yeah, I ain't taking that from Giannis. Shout out to Giannis, man.
Yeah.
He said a quote that I thought was controversial, but he was like, somebody said that Giannis saved the NBA, and everybody was like, how'd he do that? And they saying he didn't need no super team to do it. He went and did it with Chris Middleton, and Drew Holiday. But if you think about it, Drew and Chris, all stars in their own right.
I mean, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I think when they say
they all stars
when
in
they
their own
say
right.
super team, I think you gotta have like all-star starters or first or second team players on your team.
I just want to know how James Harden feel that PJ Tucker got a ring over you.
Hey,
dog.
PJ was getting lit at the damn at the celebration the other day.
PJ was hooping. PJ was hooping.
I mean, PJ hoops. Period.
Yeah, he played hard.
Every team he played for.
Every team needed PJ
That's what
Tucker.
they hire him for.
Look,
yeah, he
I'ma
like
tell
that
you-
Draymond Green.
I'm gonna tell you, PJ got under Durant's skin in that series.
Oh yeah,
PJ
that was his
was
job.
That's what he do.
That's
he was
your-
definitely under Durant's skin.
He talks shit to you and foul you, just complicate your game.
He was
and
talking.
make a few threes.
He was talking so much shit to Durant. Mama said something to that nigga.
The Patriots have a saying, "Do your job," and that's what the fuck PJ Tucker do night in and night out. That nigga do what they pay him to do.
Yep.
Get out there and aggravate the best play. Whatever you want me to rebound tonight, I rebound. You
Can't
want
wait
me
to
to
see
shoot
Cam
tonight, I
Newton.
shoot tonight. Whatever you want me to do. Because I remember he was on the Rockets. I was like, I didn't even know
Nigga
he
played
had
center on the Rockets.
but I didn't know he had a 3-point shot like that.
Nah, that
I
nigga
didn't know
had
he had
that
a
Jimmy
3-point shot
from the
like that.
side.
Yeah,
oh,
that's-
yeah,
yeah,
he
from the
definitely,
side.
he
He practiced
definitely
that
a
shit
corner
all day.
specialist.
Yeah,
practiced that
whatever
shit
you
all
want
day.
me to do, that's what I'm doing.
That might be
2K
his
terminology.
I say that might be his only one. He got only badge.
Yep, corner specialist.
Shout out to PJ Tucker. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks for winning, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. man.
They did it earlier than I thought they would. So
Shout out my
to them.
nigga Portis too. Everybody ain't talking about
Oh,
Portis.
Bobby.
Portis helped them niggas out, man.
Bobby.
Hey, he still helped out.
He got fucked up game.
He got a ring. Shout out Portis. Got a ring. Damn, boy, I know James Harden mad as hell. He gotta be. He thought this was it.
The Nets the favorite to win next year.
He thought this was it.
Yeah, he did.
Who
They
they-
was hurt though. They was hurt.
Who you think they gonna get? They gonna get rid of DeAndre.
Probably Blake probably gone too.
Nah, they gonna keep
You
Blake.
think so?
Blake did too much last year.
I
He
don't
did
know.
way too much.
Yeah, I keep Blake.
They gonna keep him.
I like Blake.
DeAndre can't stay healthy. Ever since that nigga went
They gonna get
vegan.
rid of DeAndre.
Yeah, ever since that nigga went vegan, man.
Nah, it ain't that.
I don't know. Too many. No leaders on the team. We'll see what happens. No leaders.
No leaders.
There's no leaders on the Brooklyn
It's
Nets.
it's a shared leadership.
Your leader on the Warriors was Steve Kerr. I don't know who your leader is. in the
Don't
Brooklyn
try
Nets.
You know who
Draymond
the-
like
you
that,
know who
bro.
the
Oh
leader
yeah,
is?
thank you. Yeah, it was.
You know who the
Draymond.
leader
It
is?
was Draymond.
Steve Nash.
That's why they can't win.
'Cause
Oh
He's
yeah,
coach.
then, yeah.
That's
All right,
fucked
man.
up. That's fucked up.
Is Young and May pregnant? I just
You know, that shit popped up on my screen the other day. I was like, hold
Bruh,
on, wait,
who
what?
in the fuck out here fucking?
Cause they said
Young
she
and
was
May?
at rehab, and then next thing you know, they talk about she's
Oh, she
pregnant.
done got some dick in rehab.
I was like, bruh. I was like, not my nigga. Say, brother
Hey,
got
she would've
got
done-
pregnant.
She done went in there for more than one problem, goddamn.
Right, man.
I'm trying to get rid of these drugs, and I'm trying to keep my mind off this dick.
Hey,
she
that's
done
what
fucked
knew it was a
around.
problem. That's when she had to go to rehab.
Yo, nigga done fucked around and popped her up in there.
Right, man.
Did she say something? Did she speak out? Did she say I'm not pregnant?
Yeah, she said she. I guess some video came out and people were saying that she said she was pregnant, but she said her girl pregnant.
Chill. My girl pregnant. Be like
Yo,
by her. All right, man. Moving on.
Still doing fool. She got life in it.
I mean, I wouldn't even try to be.
I
was.
seen that shit. I was like, man, don't tell me my nigga pregnant, man. Nigga about to be walking around
Ooh.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito when they was pregnant in that movie.
Oh man. Oh man.
Damn, man.
All right, man.
She'll be giving birth. The doctor will be like, "Can you just?
Feel
I'm
me?
gonna move your dick out the way when you push this baby through."
all
Feel
right,
me?
bro.
I gotta I got a
this
baby
shit
in my
hurt.
stomach, son.
Fuck,
Baby in my stomach. Like y'all niggas tripping.
this shit hurt.
Oh,
Yo, I'm
shit.
contracting. B, give me some fucking meds or something. God, word the mother.
Ooh.
Fuck, dog.
Boy, her and there you go. But yeah, man, her and Cardi B, two different types of pregnant.
Man, we
Cardi
just
B,
joking,
man.
y'all. By the way,
Did y'all
right?
see
These
her
jokes.
suit she had on? that she performed in?
Which one?
Oh, Danny Lay got the same one. You
Where
talking
she-
about when she looked like Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, she definitely looked like Dr. Robotnik.
All right, man. Charlamagne's getting a new late night show. Shout out to Charlamagne.
Shout out to my nigga Uncle Charlotte.
The God Honest Truth of Leonard McKelvey premieres September 17th
That was-
at 10
that's his
p.m. on
dream.
Comedy Central.
When I read his book, he said I always wanted to have a late night show, and he got it.
I'm going to check it out. Maria Taylor is leaving ESPN,
Where's
man.
she going?
Says she might go to
BT
NBC
Sports? Oh, okay.
So, and I think that's it. Oh, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion, first ever female rapper to grace
them
the
damn
cover
pictures. I'm going to go buy that
the
bitch.
Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
That Meg Thee Stallion Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, that's a collection.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated.
Nigga, don't
They do the
hate.
swimsuit edition
Nigga,
every
I'm
year.
just wondering how she on it.
Well, you know they do the swimsuit edition.
That shit got her there, bro.
She's the most popular female rapper right now.
Yeah,
And she
man.
got a hell of an agency. She was Rock Nation.
By that gunshot wound, she could do
There's
anything.
a few chicks in there. Naomi Osaka in there this
Naomi
year.
Osaka is in there.
Okay, well, she's an athlete. I understand that.
Anyway,
I understand that she's an athlete.
Yeah, I got you. I feel
Who
you.
else?
I think it's a
hold on,
UFC
Sports
fighter in there.
Illustrated, the swimsuit edition is not for athletes.
Yeah, Tyra Banks is
was
on
on
there.
the cover of that shit. Cindy
word?
Crawford. Like,
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Cindy Crawford was my
Now the
favorite
body
female.
edition
Tyra Banks
is
is a
all
model.
for athletes.
But she's not an athlete.
Have
though.
you seen Tyra Banks lately?
Nigga, Meg's a hold up, Meg's a model.
She interviewed Meg and they was picking on her
Debatable.
because she was in the pool with
Niggas
clothes
just hate
on.
Meg Thee Stallion, dog.
Man, she evil, man.
All right, man. Real nigga of the
She-
fucking week.
Well, I got the hiccups.
Well, first of all, man, real nigga of the week, Deion Sanders, man. I watched this man's I Am Athlete. It was dope. I suggest y'all go watch it. I'm late as hell to the party, but if you ain't seen his interview with Brandon Marshall and them on I Am Athlete, go check that shit out. Deion was dropping jewels.
Yeah,
But Mr. Sanders was in an interview
Yeah, don't call
for
him Deion.
Jackson. for Jackson, is it Jackson State, right?
Yeah.
For Jackson State, for the football season, he was doing press. He was going from phone to phone or camera to camera. They doing virtual press, and he got disrespected by one of the reporters. So let's tune in and hear what the fuck happened with Mr. Sanders. If I get this pull up,
Nigga say, hey, Dion, fuck this dude. I'm not call me Mr. Sanders, nigga.
Sus, you're up.
Hey, Dion, was just wondering if you could.
Oh, hold on. Let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Dion now. Okay.
I call Nick Saban Nick.
No,
I'll
you
call him
don't.
Dion.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you'll get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that to me. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Dion.
All right.
Just
and
Sus, you're up.
Okay, I see what
hey, Dion, was just wondering if you could.
Oh, hold on. Let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban.
what you can't see is Deion Sanders get up, he walk away from the praise table. Clearly, dude is being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Doesn't even respect him. He laughs and says, all right, Deion, whatever. Like, bruh, that's prime time.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
That man played baseball. He was on the Yankees while he was in college still. This is the first prominent black athlete to play two sports.
Yeah, him and Bo Jackson.
And they started the whole cross-training Nike shit.
Yep.
Nike invented cross-training for those two athletes to be able to
Russell
have the
Wilson
same
and
shoe.
Pat Mahomes could do it, but they
They
didn't
shoulda
honor
did it.
their
They
baseball
shoulda did it.
contracts.
Them diamond
These
turds
niggas, the Diamond Turds,
go
cross-training.
hard.
They
Yes.
do all colors.
For both fields, for the baseball field and the football field. So,
Just go hard.
Deion Sanders, real nigga of the week, man.
You deserve it.
Them are the original
Goats.
CrossFit shoes.
Oh, yeah. I
Respect
still got
the
to play.
GOAT.
Oh yeah, I got some diamond turf, the 49er color ones.
I got the Dolphin color.
They yellow now though.
I got some snake skin, what they call that? The Volt. It's like lime green.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. Them shit's hard.
I gotta get back on the champs, man, so we can start using the discount again, fellas.
And that's weird.
My boy Mike, he's still the manager at the one in Northlake.
And that's weird.
Yeah, I need to
Would
hit
they
him
get
up.
20%?
30.
Oh, damn.
All right,
That's
Dunce
still like shit. That's like some taxes.
Yeah.
Dunce Medal goes out to a Kasuth County racetrack announcer. Now, during the race, right before the race started, he felt the need to say this. Here's your social service announcement.
Oh, shit.
If you won't stand for our flag, if you're going to take a knee, if you're going to feel you have rights, You have the right to remain silent for most of the time. But I got 4 words for you. Find a different country. If you won't do it, get the hell out of Dodge. Yes, a lot of people have sacrificed many things in their lives for us to be able to do these liberties. And if you feel that's all right, well, I don't know. You just don't have the right. I've heard all about the stuff going on in the NFL. And now they're going to have another national anthem for these folks. Who these folks?
Negress.
I guess darker tone, skin, niggers. I'll just say niggers. What? They want a different national anthem, and the NFL is thinking about doing it. So I say shut the TVs off and let them play in front of nobody. Yes, that's my announcement. I salute the veterans coming up, like I said, the 29th. But we're going to get this race underway. He said this on the PA system. Like, he didn't say this on the
Bro
TV.
was scared. I heard they was like cheering him on, too, from what I
Yes.
was reading. The people was like, yeah, right on, brother.
My thing is, y'all so hurt. Ain't nobody even talking about
Right, he talking about he gonna salute the people, the veterans. I'm like, well, maybe black people want to salute their ancestors that did a lot for this country that y'all ain't never acknowledged.
Nigga, no one cares about that goddamn flag. And nigga,
You
fuck
like Jack
you.
Daniels?
Right.
Because he stole it from a black man.
That's like idol worship
Uncle
101.
Nears.
You don't worship an idol. Stop praising the flag. It's not the end of the world if somebody don't want to kneel to your little flag.
All right, man. Person of the week.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. I found this guy named Dr. Herbert Charles Smitherman. They call him the Jackie Robinson of Procter & Gamble. He was the first black doctor hired by Procter & Gamble. And then once he got hired by Procter & Gamble, he worked there for 29 years. And he created such formulas that we still use today. Crest toothpaste, Safeguard soap, Bounce fabric softener, Folgers coffee, Crush soda.
I'm trying to figure out why he got to be the Jackie Robinson.
Because he the first black person to get in there in that industry.
You know this nigga don't use anything with fluoride in it, man.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So
What you put me on, man? I appreciate it, brother. No, I
Tom's.
don't. No, I don't.
Oh, you don't use
I got
Tom's?
fluoride free every. What?
Oh, you don't use Tom's?
No, I don't use. Well, I got a different fluoride free one.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the one you had. I think I got Tom's.
Oh, yeah, you
Fuck
got
that natural shit. Once I tried that deodorant and my underarm broke out, I said, I'm going back to the shit with the chemicals in it.
Wait, no, I'm keeping my, you know what I'm saying, my deodorant the same.
Yeah, I keep mine, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got aluminum in your shit?
No.
Yeah.
Mine's aluminum free, but I got everything else in there and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, man,
Powder
Dr.
fresh.
Smitherman, man. We got to give it up for him, man.
Smitherman.
We use these products every day, not knowing that a black man created those for us. All right, Crest toothpaste, Safeguard soap, Bounce fabric softener, some shit called Bix. I ain't never heard of Bix. Folgers coffee and Crush soda.
Damn, that's what's up.
Right.
They created
Crushed soda?
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit is kind of
With
fire.
that peach crust?
Yeah.
I knew a nigga created that shit.
Yeah,
that shit
had
is too
to.
good.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
too
Man,
good.
shout out
Stupid as
to him. He might be real. He might be person of the
Oh,
year,
shit.
guy.
That peach crush a beast. Shout out my dude, man.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
That shit was amazing.
That shit is so fucking
Crush
fire.
teach.
All right, man. That's it. That's a wrap. That's episode 167, man. Thank y'all for joining us today on the
Straight
podcast.
up.
If you haven't done so already, leave the review on Apple Podcasts. Comment, like, subscribe on YouTube. Write us at kickinshitpod@gmail.com.
Right.
Other than that,
Shout out to AJ at
Oh, yeah.
CG.
We're going to see
Better
y'all
choices.
at
Greater tomorrow.
Young and May's baby reveal.
We don't need nothing.
Young and May baby reveal. We going to go there.
Oh, we going?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you going to the baby shower?
Yeah, I'm going. the baby reveal.
well, outfit gonna be better than Cardi B's.
Probably.
She gonna have the Burberry on. The Burberry
I can see
shit that all the dads wear at the baby showers.
Some will be buttoned up to like here.
Uh-huh. She
gotta
gonna
show a
she
little
gonna
bit
like
of room.
button up too and let the belly show.
Oh, okay, I see that.
Uh-huh.
I see that.
Anyway.
Hey, the more of today's episode, fellas. Bring back approaching women.
Don't do
Yeah.
that shit, man.
Approach you
Yeah.
a woman this weekend.
You need to.
All right?
Definitely if you're
you
a
got
single
5
dude.
days to think about it. It's
Keep
Monday.
their confidence low, fellas. Don't
If you go out
validate
to
them.
Santana shit on Tuesday,
Don't
you
make
see a
it too
fly
hard.
joint, go holler, nigga. Like, yo, what up, ma? How you?
Hey, do not do that
Yeah.
because you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Excuse me, young lady. How you been?
ask them if they got a man.
That might work.
Ask them if they got a man.
Yo, you
That's
got a man?
definitely gonna work.
I'd be like, I like your shoes. Okay.
Oh, compliments always work.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring back compliments. Bring back compliments. All right. Love the life you live.
What song is this?
This is Sweet Saturday by Pusha T featuring Chris Brown.
Fucking push
I'm
it.
not
too.
interested anymore.
There you
Anyway.
go. Fuck that nigga.
Don't join his agenda. All right.
Push your T.
Death to Pusha T.
Listen.
Damn, why you gotta say all that?
No, I mean not
nigga.
actual Pusha T, but his music.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Let me clarify that, man.
Nigga stressed.
I was about to say, damn, I
I
don't want
want-
the nigga to die.
Yeah, me either. Me either.
Hey, you
my
stand out the
fault.
bottle this weekend?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna
You
try
need to.
Shout out.
Wish your death on, nigga.
Let me clarify my statement. His music videos, his diss track to Drake. Death to all that, but that's to the
That diss
individual.
track to Drake was fire.
Hey, he was tripping when he came at Wayne, though. He knew he was gonna lose.
Nigga. All right. Love
knew
the
he
life
was
you
gonna
live. Love the people in it. Find the positive in every
So he
situation.
didn't lose?
He is on that Pop Smoke twice. He did snap on that Pop Smoke. He on
He
2
didn't
tracks.
lose?
To Wayne?
Yeah.
No.
You tripping.
He never dissed him.
Yes, he did.
All right, let's talk about it later.
Okay.
Because I don't remember where he dissed him.
He did. I'll bring up the track.
Find the positive in every situation. Live in the moment because this life is not forever. I'm Jumpman Jones signing up for Jukebox Johnny and James the Jellyfish. We will talk to you guys next week.
About to beat these kids.
He gonna beat him? Don't you ever disrespect me.
Nigga.
Dad, are you on the radio?